Hey, what is up, everyone out there? This is your friendly neighborhood Odin, always. Drawing a bit because that's what I do. I'm either singing or I'm drawing, or I rarely do both at the same time. Maybe I should start that. Um, so just making a video for no particular reason except for to give everyone updates on what's going on with Unconditional Shove, what's going on with that other book I talked about last time, the anthology series of public domain characters, and my story of Kull. Give an update on that as well. So right now, this page that I'm working on is a transition page as we go from one story in Unconditional Shove to another. So it is kind of a exciting time because the one is done. And we're on to the next one. Story number 2. Not number 2 as in shit either. Although it'll be a little shorter. Style-wise, it'll be quite a bit different as well. It's going to have some more fun to it, I'm hoping. That it comes across that way anyway. And but in between the two stories, figured I needed a nice splash transition page. Just for fun, so I'm doing a very stylized Vite on the Beholder. I kind of liked it. It kind of reminded me of like a band poster from the 70s or something. And I'm going with it. Because originally I was just kind of like setting up the shape and I was going to render it like I normally would. And I went, you know what? We're just going to do it like this and leave it. And then this page has some design elements to it that are more kind of like commercial art, but psychedelic. I don't know why this translation needs to be psychedelic, but that's what I'm going with. Because I like psychedelic art. And it's not like going to be super psychedelic, but it will be psychedelic. We'll just put it that way. Yeah, and then once this transition's done, we're diving right into the story with friends like these. The story of a scarecrow and his best friend. His best friend in the whole world. His only friend, to be quite honest. And you know what? The scarecrow is an interesting character. Don't want to talk about it because I'll give so much away if I do. But real quick, so that's where we're at with Unconditional Shove. I'm going to put this aside. I will show you, because last I was working on, it was just pencils, and I read some of the poem, the first page that's going to go on this. The first page is done. I shared it all over social media and whatnot. The first page is done. There's some things I need to do to it. So it's not done, but it's pretty much done. And that is the first page of the Kull story. Kull of Atlantis. So that was one thing someone pointed out to me. His eyes were a little offset. We'll bring them together a little more. That helps. Kull of Atlantis. So the first poem is going to be right here, and each page is going to be set up similarly, where it'll be a montage of images with the poem at the bottom. So in this page we have Kull as a pirate, Viking pirate. Kull fighting the Serpent Men, the Pictish serpent men. There were a secret society of serpent people that ran the world. Like I said, last video, it sounded like something Alex Jones would come up with. And then we've got our contemplative old King Kull. Old King Kull. So yeah, that'll be fun. This is the first page. The rest that will follow will be in a similar vein as far as style and compositionally. You know, I may put the scroll at the top or, you know, do things like that, but it's going to be a scroll with a poem on it and then a montage of imagery around it. So that's where we're at with that one. Only that page is done, but the script is actually done, more or less. Having some people look at it, see if it looks good enough to go with. And then if it is, we'll go with it, or we'll make some changes. But pretty excited about that. In the meantime, though, back on to Unconditional Shove. Like I said, we have the second story yet to do. It's much smaller, so it won't take me nearly as long. The other one took forever, but there was a lot of reasons for that. Haven't been too terribly shy about my personal life on this channel, so, you know, if you've been following along, you know, and if not, no worries. But just know that we're past some of those bumps in the road and moving on. And life will always throw those at you, so I'm kind of hoping, because this year started with just one thing after another, and I'm kind of hoping that we're not going to see the likes of some of that intense, life-changing shit going on. Because that was hard. The beginning of this year was rough. So, but that said, this year's also been great because there's so much that's been going on. You know, the big news, like I said, we have the sign-up page for Unconditional Shove, which I'll put the link in the description. I always forget to do that shit, but I'm going to try to remember. The link for the sign-up page for Unconditional Shove, I'll put it in the description. And if you have not already, there are perks to signing up to this early. So it's the early sign-up. And then we're going to do the launch right around Halloween, if not on Halloween. So yeah, exciting stuff. I'm super pumped. There's a lot of work that's going to be going on between now and then, but that's what it is. It's a hustle, man. You want to make a good comic, you gotta do the work. And I'm hoping that this definitely finds its audience. The people that I know are into this kind of style, I'm hoping they're gonna love it because they are into that style of anthology horror, old school style. I know I love it for that reason, and I'm hoping that other people who think like me are going to love this. But I can't tell you enough how much I've loved making it and creating it, writing it, drawing it. All of it has been nothing short of amazing, to be quite honest. I haven't felt this much passion since the last band I was in, but this feels even cooler than that because I'm not taking time away from the important things in my life as I did with the band as much. So it's exciting times, man. And drawing this stuff brings me so much joy. So yeah, I didn't have a whole lot else to talk about. I could probably think of shit and then I keep forgetting, so But later tonight we'll be watching Fists of Fury with 80s Made Consumer on his channel. We do the watch stream every Monday night. And I had no idea what he was going to pick. So we kept talking about it like, I don't know, just pick something, man. We'll watch it. And that's what he picked, Fists of Fury. Bruce Lee. And, yeah, I'm excited for that. So I'll draw these pupils. Let's see what else is going on. Is there any other note? I'm sure there is. Just excited to be part of Broken Compass Comics. Another thing I'll put in the description is the website, which is really cool that James worked on. It looks really cool. It's really awesome. It's got all of the bullpen of creators and artists and writers. Our bio's up there. It's got links to all the books that are coming out. Exciting times. And adding new talent all the time, too. So, yeah. We're excited. Get excited, folks. So, yeah. I'm going to leave it with that. Not the longest video. Not anything super spectacular, but just putting your head down and grinding. Yeah. I could. This will be fun. This is going to be like super quick. Really quick. And you could still frame it if you want to be like a sneaky, cheeky bastard. The last 2 pages of the story monsters exist. Dun, dun, dun. Real quick. Second to last page. And the last page. Dun, dun, dun. That's all you get. I'm not going to sit there and dwell on that. I want a surprise to be a real surprise and not a manufactured one. So anyway, that's all I got for today. As always, hope everybody that's watching this is just pure awesome. Life is treating you totally kick-ass, and you're conquering it. And yep. And until next time, your friendly neighborhood Odin saying so long, suckers. Later.